Hello and welcome to another video tutorial here on understanding body language, liars, cheats and happy feet. I hope everyone's okay and having a good day. I'm going to cover Lady Gaga today. Another interview she's done on American TV with Barbara Walters. So let's start the video at the beginning and let's see if we can spot anything onto words.
Now there's a line that everybody found had to do with your sexuality. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, bluffing with my muffin.
Yeah. Bluffing.
So here, Barbara's going to ask Lady Gaga some quite intimate details about her private life. And let's see if we can spot anything with her body language and specific content analysis.
With my muffin, I hope I'm allowed to say it. So, people, I thought you were saying you were bisexual. Are you bisexual?
Well, I do like women.
Do you like men too, or just?
Oh yeah. Well, I've only been in love with men. I've never been in love with a woman. But that's really what the song was all about.
So let's just recount what she just said there. Okay, she was asked a very specific question.
You were saying you were bisexual. Are you bisexual?
Well, I do like women.
So are you bisexual? I do like women. So that's relatively called a non-answer because that question needed a yes or no. So saying I do like women is a variation of saying yes, but it's not actually saying yes. So she's not actually declaring that she's bisexual. However,
do you like men too, or just?
Oh yeah. Well, I've only been in love with men. I've never been in love with a woman. But
okay, and how we know that answer is truthful is because we can see the head shakes at the same time.
Bisexual?
Well, I do like women.
Okay, so we're seeing
do you
head
like
nods.
Men too, or just?
Oh yeah. Well, I've only been in love with men. I've never been in love with a woman. But that's really.
And you know, for emphasis, she leans her head to one side.
Do you like men too, or just?
Oh yeah. Well, I've only been in love with men. I've never been in love with a woman. But that's really what.
And there you go. So it's the head lean to one
The
side.
song was all about. Why, when I was with my boyfriend, was I fantasizing about women?
And what's even more interesting is note the eye contact that Lady Gaga gives now. Now remember when we're angry, we flash it on our faces quite a lot. The eyebrows can quite dip. However, we don't see that with Lady Gaga because we've said in previous videos that she's quite expressionless on the face. However, one thing she does like doing is giving the eye glare. And note the direct eye contact that Lady Gaga gives to Barbara after answering that question.
I do like women.
Do you like men too, or just?
Oh yeah. Well, I've only been in love with men. I've never been in love with a woman.
So
but that's really
the eye
what the song
glare,
was all about.
the eye contact. There is no
why,
break.
When I was with my boyfriend, was I fantasizing about women?
Have you had sex with women?
Well, my goodness.
You don't have to answer me. That's okay. We can leave it as a big unknown if you want.
I've certainly had sexual relationships with women. Yes.
You know.
So look at that for a particular answer there. So she's bobbing all around the place, so she's showing classic uncomfortable body language.
That's really what the song was all about. Why, when I was with my boyfriend, was I fantasizing about women?
So seeing the eye contact, the eye glare.
Sex with women?
My goodness.
My
you don't
goodness.
have to answer me. That's okay. We can leave it as.
And we see a little micro expression flash just there.
My goodness.
You don't have.
Okay, that's the face of someone uncomfortable. We can see a fake smile here because the orbicularis oculi muscle doesn't engage. So we can certainly see here that she's just desperately uncomfortable answering this question. And if also, she's bobbing around a lot.
I've certainly had sexual relationships with women, yes.
We can see that she's nodding the head in the yes position while saying yes. So watch that again.
I've certainly had sexual relationships.
So her head in the head bob with yes. If you ever see that throughout your day, it's a good sign. Timing and synchronization between non-verbal and verbal communication. You've got timing and synchronization. 9 times out of 10, they're going to be telling the truth.
This strange rumor that you're part man, part woman. You've heard that rumor?
Yeah.
True?
No.
Do you mind the rumor?
No, not really.
So look at that response. Now, this is massive news all over the internet. That I've seen the video of a concert she did in Great Britain where it appears that Lady Gaga is half man, half woman. However, if we note her response there, her non-verbal reaction.
You know, there also is this strange rumor that you're part man, part woman. Rumor that you're.
So she laughs it off.
I've certainly had sexual relationships with women, yes.
What is it again?
You know, there also is this strange rumor that you're part man, part woman. Man, part woman. man, part woman.
And that's the initial reaction there. Okay, we see on one side, relative one-sided facial movement here with the lip corners pulled wide. Contempt, however...
You've heard that rumor.
Yeah.
True?
No.
And that's perfectly fine. So that no there has got emphasis with the head nod.
No.
And we can see there's absolutely no micro-expressions there of anything concealed. So I 100% believe Lady Gaga now with bait just with that body language.
No, not really. At first it was very strange, and everyone sort of said, that's really quite a story. But
what's interesting now is she has difficulty getting a story out. Now, no, it's 5:35. Know how when she's talking normally here.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, bluffing with my muffin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bluffing with my muffin. I
So,
hope I'm allowed to say it.
watch it again.
So, people, I thought you were saying you were bisexual. Are you bisexual?
So she has no
Well,
trouble with
I
the
do
speak,
like
really.
women.
But however, when we go back to here, when we go fast forward, she has no
At
problem.
first it was very strange, and
But here, it's very difficult for us to
everyone
get
sort of said, that's really
speech errors, pauses.
quite a story. But in a sense, I portray.
And what's also very interesting here to note is the way she's playing with her shoe. Now then, a lot of women in the dating world, gentlemen, use this particular expression to flirt, and it's where they dangle the shoe off the foot. Now then, watch this particular expression from Lady Gaga makes when she's seated
At
here.
first it was very strange, and
So let's have a look.
everyone sort of said, that's really
There we go.
quite a
So
story.
she's got the
But
foot dangled.
in a sense, I portray myself in a very androgynous way, and I love androgyny.
So there you go. So it must be a relatively comfortable display for her to show that. I know that seating position there. Now, I'm not overly keen on this kind of seated position. It's very reminiscent of being interviewed, and a lot of people do not like being interviewed because it puts too much pressure on somebody to deliver. However, we're seeing a relatively good leg position there, which is fine with the leading leg pointing towards the interviewer, and it's not too bad, that particular setup. But again, trying to avoid this kind of personal space issue here as well, because if there was a problem with rapport, then it would be heightened. The problems with rapport would be heightened by being sat too close to one another. But it's
The androgynous way.
but these two are not doing too bad.
So you like to blur that line.
I like pushing boundaries.
So let's just fast forward.
My mother told me that he was afraid I was like mentally unstable.
Okay, right, yeah. So I think we'll end the interview.
He is totally supportive of her.
So that interview with Lady Gaga is a lot better than this one we saw a few months ago on Jimmy Kimmel. If we play a little bit of this video here.
He got a disease of some kind?
No, it just no. You don't know how to cure. Aren't you Italian?
I am Italian. I know about curing meat.
So here's an example of terrible body language between these two, between Jimmy Kimmel and Lady Gaga. I mean, I've analysed this video. If you've not seen it, please check it out on my page. We see, again, very emotionless by Lady Gaga. If we click back to her this video here I've just analysed here, her facial expressions doesn't appear to be any.
With my ambitions.
So if we just scoot back.
I really wanted to be a star, and I was almost a.
So what we see with Lady Gaga is a lot of action around the corners of the mouth. It's mainly corners of the mouth and eyebrows. She's not very doesn't make that many expressions on her face, and we don't see that many micro expressions flashing through. So don't forget, those are the 7 emotions that we flash on the face, micro expressions that we all flash no matter where we live, and it doesn't matter about age, race, demographic. Values, things like that. These are things we all flash. But Lady Gaga doesn't flash any of these micro expressions on her face. So, but be glad to know this interview style she's done with Barbara Walters is a lot better than the one that was on Jimmy Kimmel. So I think these two have got an original understanding of each other, and they've got better baseline behaviours, which is good to know. So there you go. So that's another body language video taken care of on understanding body language, liars, cheats and happy feet. My cretinous girlfriend has broken her straighteners this morning, her good £140 GHDs by standing on them, so I'm going to try and get those fixed at some stage today. But if you'd like to learn more about body language, please check out my Facebook page on understanding body language, liars, cheats and happy feet. I do quite a few other interviews on here as well. And please try and circulate these videos around as much as you can, because I'm trying to get to 1 million views by Christmas next year. So I've just ticked over to 100,000. So I am 10% there, really. So there you go. So any questions or feedback, please let me know. I am qualified in body language and in micro-expression and emotional recognition training and stuff like that. So I do hope that answers a lot of your questions. I do get tons of emails asking me about what qualifications have I got, and am I the next Carl Lightman and stuff like that. I do enjoy body language. I've been doing it for a lot of years. And one day, this year, I decided to click my record button on this video and just record what I see, because I'm always analysing celebrities on the TV and stuff, and my girlfriend Kat gets fed up with me saying, "Oh, look, they're lying, blah, blah, blah." So it's a good time for me to actually be able to showcase what I do for a living on the internet as well. So I do hope you're enjoying these videos. Any comments or feedback, please let me know, and I look forward to speaking to you all soon. So, for everyone here at Understanding Body Language, take care and bye-bye for now.